Saif, over to you.
Yeah, thank you. So good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to NetZero Digital Twin Alliance introductory webinar. So my name is Saif Nasri. I'm a research associate at Aspen University. I'm also co-founder of NDTA. And today we will give you a clear overview of who we are, how this network came together, our objectives, the benefit of joining us, and the exciting activities we have planned. Thank you for joining us. So let me introduce first the team and share how NDTA came to life. We first met during a two-day networking sprint organized by CDICE, where researchers across disciplines gathered to co-create new projects and new ideas. So I teamed up with Sahar from Hertford University and Grace from Cranfield University, both experts in built environment and energy system respectively. So we teamed up after a lot of discussion and roundtables. During the second day, by the end of it, we pitched the idea of a digital twin alliance focusing on accelerating net zero application. So after that, we won the grant that allowed us to create the NDTA. That's the short bird story of NDTA. So our mission is to drive cross-sector collaboration for a net zero future. NDTA exists to connect people who don't often share space. Researchers, policy professionals, digital engineers, academics, and local authorities. We have built our work around key objectives. First, we want to facilitate regional collaboration with national relevance. We aim also to identify challenges in digital twin deployment for net zero. We want also to promote cross-sector knowledge exchange. And we want also to create fundable pipeline projects that can deliver scalable impact. So why NDTA? What's the unique value that we are proposing? Three things set us apart. First, our emphasis on cross-sector knowledge exchange, researchers, developers, council, policymakers, people from industry, all engaging in one platform. Second, our regional first approach. We begin with real-world, locally grounded projects and scale up as momentum grows. And third, our commitment to federated digital twin. That is, interoperable systems that can be adopted across multiple sectors and partners. Well, what will be the benefit for you to be a member of the Alliance? So as a member of NDTA, you are a part of a growing community focusing on practical collaboration. You will benefit from networking across disciplines and sectors, opportunities to co-develop, co-publish work, visibility via our website, blog, and LinkedIn, access to workshop and ideation lab, and insight into funding call and project matchmaking. Whether you are an early career researcher or a strategic partners from industry or government or academia, there is a place always for you in the Alliance. So now let me briefly walk you through the website. So our website is netzDTA.co.uk. So Wes, can you share the screen so we can go through the website? Yeah. So as you see, like our website is the central hub where everything is gathered there. So we have like the home. You have a button to join us directly if you want to express interest. We have a section about us, about our objectives, about our mission as well. Also, we put details about events. You can find registration links on each event. These are the key events, but more events are coming up, so we can add more. So if you want to be partner of us, your logo will be there as well. You can just follow us by clicking on the link or joining us or express interest to join us. We have also a section for the community where we highlight profile. Can you, yeah. So these are the member who expressed all the interest to be one of the community members to participate and to share their story with Digital Twin and NetZero or to be part of us. And we have also a section for news where we publish blog articles about the network, about the partners, about the people who are part of the network, about the opportunities coming up, about any kind of grant available as well. So it's a new website. It's growing up day after day. So we invite you to visit it and spread it widely. Is my screen shared now? Or should I share it again?
I think so,
Yes,
yes.
please.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is our website. Then, yeah, I think now the floor is for Sahar. Yeah.
Sure.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Sahar.
Saif. Yeah, I guess you already heard about how we came about and what are the objectives. But here I thought we put together a few slides to just dive a little bit deeper into what we mean by the focus areas of this network, because that was actually the first challenge we received when we were pitching our idea that there are already many networks. What is it that you are offering? And I guess the main thing that we are offering is the fact that we come from different disciplines and at different stages of our career. So I'm an assistant professor, Saif is a postdoc, and Grace is working on his PhD. And that's how we define early career. I guess all of us are part of this network from the academic side. And what we want is also more support from more senior members and, of course, attracting people from industry. And I guess that's the main way or the best way to make sure that we are conducting a research that is addressing real world needs. We need to hear from industry what are the main challenges and be able to create research that is benefiting both sides, that is publishable for academics and also for industries, addressing actually something that we would call as a pain point. And the main outcome is, of course, elevating the role of applied academic research. So we aim to bring everybody across different industry and academic backgrounds together to find the real world challenges to achieve net zero and work on those. If you could move to the next slide. So what do we hope to discuss? One of the main things is where is the technology right now? So how far have we come? What are the current limitations of software and tools? And I come from a built environment background, and I know when you leave for 1 year or 2 year, these things change quite considerably, because I went to industry and came back to completely new scenery of what are the limitations of tools now. So we do want to hear from each other what are the latest research that you're working on, what kind of databases we think they are missing. Again, I'm thinking of my own field that, for example, for doing life cycle assessment, there are very limited databases that we could use for building digital twin for buildings. And if you could move to the next slide, one of the main technologies that we should focus on, and we recognize its importance because of its fast pace of change, is use of AI, artificial intelligence, and how it can help us address those pain points that I was just mentioning earlier. We do recognize that AI is a big part of the future that we are working or walking towards, and we do want to discuss potential research collaborations in this field. I mean, across different sectors. If you go to the next slide, please. So yes, the I already mentioned industry and academics, but the dialogue should go definitely way beyond that. We do want this to attract the attention of policymakers or even the community. How could they benefit from these? And that's how we want to make sure we all come to a unified language, or at least understanding of how we talk about all of these things, understand each other's expectations better. And I think that's one of the challenges when it comes to writing for grants and writing together for funding. Achieving this same language, same understanding of what are the challenges is one of the aims of this network. And if you go to the next slide, please. And I think this is the last point that I wanted to mention, and that is to make sure what we work on, what we define, is definitely impact focused and policy focused. So we want to sit and with local councils, regulators, advisory bodies to understand what are the current blockers, regulatory blockers, what kind of help both academics and industry can offer to make sure that digital twin help us, or what we are working on will help us to get to the best scenario of our future as we are designing different scenarios and testing different scenarios. And the knowledge that would be created, we make every effort to keep it open source, keep it for the use of community, not just for people who have academic access to papers. Um, just general idea of what we have discussed over the past few weeks were these focus areas. But I wrap up with just saying that this is a new network, and whoever is a member of it will have a say in which directions we take it. I will pass on to Grace now to tell you a little bit more about the workshops that we have planned, but just saying that we also thought about having online seminars that as we organize, we will advertise on our LinkedIn, on our pages, and please join us if you're interested in presenting. We will make sure to make a space for everybody. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Sahar. So our first event after this webinar, our first major event will be held at Aston University, and that will be the inaugural workshop, and it will be in person. So the main purpose for this will be to build trust across the stakeholders who we're trying to bring together in this network, and also identify some of the shared priorities. An example of that is, for example, a collaboration area. If you do have, I mean, my area, energy storage systems, and then you have people working on, say, transport systems, you can, if you do have an interoperability of the digital twins in those spaces, you can have one sector know, okay, that this battery is about to be retired from this transportation system, but it's still very useful for storage in, say, the grid or some other application that doesn't need high power density. And so if you have that collaboration, you can end up with better logistics in between those industries. So those are just that's one example of the collaboration we're looking at. And also we'll be hoping to set the direction for the coming, groups that will be working within the network, and then also some of the pilot themes. And we expect it to be very interactive, so it will be involved like from about 9 to maybe 5 p.m. So it will be a full day workshop. And we hope to map out everything that we need to do during the next coming months of the network and also the future, as well as we'll be prioritizing the strategic focus of the areas, through the discussion of the groups and mapping it all out. And we hope to lay the foundation of what the network will be for the coming months and years, hopefully. Yes. And then after that, we hope to have another event in October, and that will be an ideation lab. It will be building on from what we would have developed throughout the previous workshop and also from this webinar and the feedback we would have got. Now, the venue for this will be communicated in due course. And the main purpose for this one will be turning all the strategic priorities we would have discussed previously and all what we've developed into fundable projects. So we'll be hoping to get funding for some of the projects and ideas we would have come up with, and also looking at other opportunities in research. There might be funding probably that, say, one group does not know about and another group knows about. So we hope to come together and look at this in that. And then also look at how do we further break down the collaboration into different groups and themes. For example, people from different sectors might want to work on something together within the network. That will be done as well. And then we'll also have people pitching different ideas still within the same network. And ultimately, it will be about generating momentum so that the collaboration continues towards net zero, the target of achieving net zero soon in the UK. Yeah. And so our next step really from this webinar is on the next slide, please. You can join us by scanning the QR code again, and it will lead you straight to the website. And feel free to express your interest there as well at the bottom of the website. Invite other people who you know are interested in net zero, or who are just curious about net zero and digital twins and how they work, and also policymakers within the same space. And together, let's build a net zero innovation. And so I'll hand over back to Saif and for the questions that you might have. And we thank you so much for joining us on this webinar.
Thank you, Sahar and Grace. So that brings us to the end of this formal presentation. We'd now love to open the floor for your question, ideas, and reflection. On behalf of the team, thank you for being here and being part of this journey. Thank you so much. The floor is now open for any question you have, any ideas, any propositions, any reflection that you might have, like either here or you can just send it through the chat or send it through the emails as well.
Hi everyone. This is sorry I was a couple of dates, but thank you for your invitation and heading to this. Thanks Grace for sending the invite. And yeah, I would like to mention I really like videos that you presented. This is something even I have been looking into. I think Seth mentioned about standardization in data acquisition, interoperability, and scalability concepts. This is something I've been actively looking into working on a digital twin project. And Sahar, I think you mentioned about what we are missing in terms of research as databases and all. So I think these are really interesting concepts and the challenges that we are actually seeing in terms of practical implementation of digital twin. Like myself, have been more on towards the practical side of developing through the hardware and software. So I see these challenges have been in the last 2 months. So yeah, I'd be really interested to look into this much further and contributing and sharing with you. Thank you.
Thank you, Parnav. Thank you so much. So I can see a question. So how can we be a part of the journey? You just need to express interest and we will get back to you by email. So we will receive your interest and we will invite you to join us, and we will inform you also about the upcoming event to register for the next workshop. The link for registration will be available today as well. So we are expecting people from industry and even like people from the government, like policymakers will be there as well, researchers. So it will be a nice opportunity to be part of, especially the first workshop.
And I add just that we also have a LinkedIn account. We will make sure that everything is posted with good amount of time ahead of the event, so you can plan and organize for it. But the dates that we just mentioned now are organized for in-person workshops. All the seminars that we want to plan, they will be advertised separately through our LinkedIn and website, both of them. If I may go to the next question. So yeah, I guess thank you first of all, Tarek, for the question. So you're asking if we can share more about the scope of this network in terms of focus industry and areas. At the moment, we are coming from three backgrounds, so transportation, buildings, and also energy systems and energy storage. So I guess these are the minimum number of themes that we want to address. And what we are also interested is what challenges are transferable between these scopes or focus areas. I know, for example, both our campus and Aston University, I think they are doing digital twin of their campus. But what's interesting that's different between the two is our focus is on buildings, and Aston University, Saif, please correct me if I'm wrong, your model is on transportation, right?
We have a model on energy fuel cell as well, so
Okay.
connected to transportation as well, of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the university is building also a smart campus for energy purposes to monitor the energy, digital twin for monitoring the energy consumption as well. One of the objectives. Yeah.
So I guess all of these will have some challenges that are similar. Some approaches for addressing these challenges would be similar, and we are interested to kind of explore and understand these. I mean, this theme or the idea of creating a digital twin for campuses is happening across the world. It's not just our universities, but having case studies at home is a major advantage.
If I can add notes as well, so because we mentioned in our presentation, we focus also on federated digital twin. So federated digital twin, so digital twin cross-sector. We want digital twin to be connected, like connecting transportation, construction, air traffic quality, monitoring traffic. So how can these different sector digital twin connect together to achieve net zero? So this is our because we have the main goal is to achieve a net zero through digital twins. So we want to explore what are the challenges, what are the opportunities to have different digital twin from different sector and to achieve one common goal, which is net zero. Yeah, thank you for your questions. Yeah.
Yes, thank you very much, everybody, for being here and for your questions. And also thank you to Saif and Grace for this beautiful website and LinkedIn and logos, everything. You have done an amazing job. I'm very proud to be a part of
something
this.
as well. Everything is made by the team. The website design, the logo, everything is made by our team, like
Yes.
cheap people. So we are you are doing an impact, I think. Yeah. And we are growing with you. Like this journey, we need you to in this journey. Yeah.
Thank you, everyone. Yes, everyone was
I think
joined
someone
us, the
is
rest of the
writing.
team.
Yeah. If someone have any other question, or should we conclude the session?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. So should we wrap up now? Like, thank you so much.
Yes,
Thank you
thank you,
for joining us in
everybody.
this journey, whether online or for the people who will be watching us, who are watching the recording. Thank you for watching us as well. Yeah.
Yes, hopefully looking forward to seeing some of you in the workshops.
Yeah. See you in few weeks or few days, just few days. For the 4th of August, we'll be holding the first workshop in Aston University. A nice venue to see. Like a full day, a nice venue, nice food as well. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
All
Bye-bye.
right, thank you.
Look
Bye.
forward.